Comes Floyd Mayweather. His hometown right here, Las Vegas, Nevada. And he'll have a lot of boxing wisdom in his corner with the Mayweather clan.
Sure will, but also a lot of high hopes for him. And there's a lot of pressure on your back because of that. With a name like Mayweather, you expect a lot out of him. And I'm sure he wants to show us that he has a lot. But he certainly has a lot to live up to.
Keep in mind as you're watching him tonight, too, that this is a kid who is only 19 years of age. Floyd Mayweather, 2-0, 1 KO to his credit. Tonight he'll be taking on Jerry Cooper, who has a record of 6-3 with 3 KOs, and this one is scheduled for 4 rounds in the super featherweight division. There's Floyd, another happy young fighter. These guys earlier in their career, they're all smiles when they get up in that ring.
Well, you know, that's something, too, that you learn in the amateurs. You really got to relax. You get in the ring, this man across the ring is going to try to knock your head off. You have to try to relax a little bit. Smile. You look out at the crowd and see some familiar faces. You know, you of course, want to have your fight face on.
As we take a look at the tail of the tape here, Mayweather 4 years younger, has an inch in the height advantage, a half-a-pound weight pull, but a big reach advantage for Floyd Mayweather tonight as he has a 75-inch reach.
And again, the Nevada rules, 10-point must system, 3 knockdown rule in effect. Standing 8 count is not. Can be saved by the bell last round only, and only the referee can stop the fight.
Budweiser present a special 4-round bout. This is in the super featherweight division. The 3 judges scoring this contest will be Al Lefkowitz, Paul Smith, and Glenn Trowbridge. And when the bell rings, the man in charge of the action, your referee, Mitch Halpern. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black and white trunks and weighing 129.5 pounds. His professional record is 6-3, 3 KOs to his credit. He's from Ada, Oklahoma. Here is Jerry Thumper Cooper. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, wearing white trunks trimmed with black, weighing 130 pounds. He's from Grand Rapids, Michigan, and brings a perfect professional record of 2-0 with 1 KO. And in 1996, he captured a silver medal representing the USA. He comes to us from one of boxing's most famous fighting families. Here is Pretty Boy Floyd Joy Mayweather Jr.
All right, we're going to have a good, clean fight tonight. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Any questions? Touch gloves. Let's go.
All right, we'll get an opportunity now to see this young man whom Bob Arum, promoter here tonight in Top Rank Organization, says could be the next Sugar Ray Leonard. High praise, certainly, especially when the kid is only 19 years of age. Son of a fighter, Floyd Mayweather Sr. And, of course, the nephew of Roger Mayweather, who still now and then has a professional fight. And here we go into round 1.
Lead off the
Look at that jab.
Right like that. The first punch out of the back. The last thing my coach always told me before I went into the ring was establish the jab. Something else the amateurs teach you. Jerry Cooper said, in this fight, I have everything to win and nothing to lose.
A body punch puts Cooper down here in round 1. It was a kind of a flash knockdown.
And he knows he's upset about that. But he said, I know that Floyd Mayweather is a terrific fighter. I know the reputation. I have a lot of respect for him.
Mayweather already hot dogging here a little.
Good jab from Mayweather that sets up the right hand. You're taught to punch in combinations.
And Cooper's face reddening already. And Mayweather very quick-handed. He was the first American, by the way, to defeat a Cuban fighter in 20 years at the Olympic Games this past summer in Atlanta. Mayweather just having fun in there right now.
Yeah, Cooper really doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know how to stop.
Now there he's
all over him. Yeah, way outclassed. The referee should stay close. This is not even a fight.
Down goes Cooper between the legs. Second knockdown between the ropes. Second knockdown of round 1. And it would be very doubtful whether Jerry Cooper is going to make it out of this round.
No, it's written all over his face.
He won't even make it out of the corner.
His frustration is manifest. He had enough. He's been where he's going. Floyd Mayweather gets a win and a confidence builder. Runs his record to 3-0.
Yeah, well, he's got plenty of confidence. You can tell by that attitude as he got into the ring and during the fight.
Also a good-looking young super featherweight. 5'7", 130 pounds today.
He never even let Jerry Cooper in the fight. Never even gave him a sniff. Just went right out and put those first couple of jabs right in his face, and that was it.
And the first time that Cooper went down to the seat of his pants, it was all over. Floyd Mayweather, he showed him his speed. There was a right hand a left jab that drove Cooper down to the canvas. And then look how accurate these punches are. Right on the bridge of the nose. Oh, you hit a guy right in the nose, right at the tip of the nose. Both of his eyes water. Great focus from Floyd Mayweather. That was a nice hook from Cooper, but Cooper needed more of those.
Well, he won't have to fight at this level very long. I would assume that Floyd Mayweather will be moving up rapidly to tougher competition. Way too much for the likes of Jerry Cooper here tonight at the Thomas & Mack Center in Las Vegas, Nevada. Floyd Mayweather now undefeated in 3 fights. Let's go up to Michael Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, following the mandatory 8 count after the knockdown, referee Mitch Halpern calls a halt to the bout. The official time, 1 minute, 39 seconds of the very first round. His record now 2-0, 2 KOs, pardon me, 3-0, 2 KOs. Silver medalist, pretty boy, Floyd Joy Mayweather Jr.
Oh yeah, what a great feeling. The fight's over and now you get to enjoy the crowd, enjoy the fruits of your labor.
He's called Pretty Boy, which is not really the most fearsome of nicknames, Sean, but he does have kind of a baby face. You take a look at him, good-looking young kid. He just looks young.
He does look young. He is handsome, and he's got a great smile, and happy that he's got still an undefeated record. Gets a little work tonight.
Well, you only got to see him for a minute and a half. What could you tell out of that, though, really, Sean, about him?
You can tell he has terrific punches that are right on target. It's so important that you see these young kids that can throw a variety of punches that don't miss. You throw a punch and it misses, it takes more out of you than it does your opponent. And here is
all right, Sean, we'll take a look at at some of that accurate punching here again, those knockdowns.
Right on target, to the middle of the jab, right over the heart, right between those gloves of Cooper. And then Cooper got up to go on. Floyd Mayweather closed the gap. There was one hook by Cooper. Cooper kind of took a seat, kind of bowed out between the ropes.
And that was all for Jerry Cooper, as quite properly the fight was stopped at that point. No
question, no argument.
No controversy about that, I don't think.